Potholes and poor road conditions across the state. ADOT blames the weather, but drivers, the ones dealing with the impact. I've been pushing the department for action to keep our roads safe after so many of you reached out to us about blown tires and really high repair bills too. Now, you can file a claim against the state to try and get some of that money back. But I'm also hearing from drivers who say the state refusing to pay up for the potholes.
I feel naive at this point.
He had faith the state would foot the bill.
I hit like 3 potholes. We went over the bridge and then hit 3 more potholes. I just popped the tire.
After a blown tire and damage to William Skaggs' brand new car on the I-17 north of the valley.
The tire warning light came on and I was like, oh crap, you know, we have a flat tire.
It was the middle of the night in March, not the time any of us want to be on the side of the road changing a tire. He was heading back to Prescott Valley from a concert in Phoenix.
It was at midnight, very dark, semi-truck traffic on the road, and I felt not safe changing the tire where I was at.
Luckily, he stayed safe and eventually made it to the auto shop. The cost, more than $1,300. So he decided to file a claim against the state.
I don't think I was asking for anything out of line because all I was asking for was not even the tire that I paid out of pocket for, just my insurance deductible. That's all I wanted back.
But it wasn't long before he received this rejection letter in the mail from the Arizona Department of Risk Management, even though he had video of the moment of impact.
I have the evidence there. I have photos of the damage. I have receipts for the repairs. I was like, oh, I honestly thought they were going to take care of me.
William sent me the letter, which claimed since the potholes were not previously reported, they were not aware of it, meaning they were not liable. That didn't make sense to me, given we had extensively covered not only the pavement work going on around the state, but also the I-17 improvement project, which includes adding flex lanes. How were they not aware? When I reached out to ADOA, they ended up changing their original reason for denial, but still upheld their decision. William had reported the damage happened between milepost 251 and 252. After I asked, ADOA says they reviewed the video and believe the damage happened at or after milepost 252, then saying ADOT was working in the area and signage was posted, so drivers were entering at their own risk. Now, William is just one of the handful of drivers who have sent me very similar stories, obviously frustrated. I also asked ADOA to go on camera and answer questions about these claims specifically and what claims they would actually pay out. They declined, saying drivers could pursue further litigation. Tomorrow on ABC 15 Mornings, I sit down with a lawyer to go over what it might take to get a claim to be successfully accepted. And I want you to know I am working behind the scenes to confirm ADOA's reasoning in Will's case. So I have submitted a Freedom of Information Act. That's what we do as journalists, to try and see where the work was being done, to confirm they were doing it at the time they say they were, and also that those signs were actually posted, letting drivers know about the rough road ahead. So it may take some time to get it back. I'll keep everybody posted, and then stay tuned for our story tomorrow as well.
That enter at your own risk. That's interesting.
Yeah, so you may have to reroute yourself maybe hours at a time if you choose to do so. So be prepared as you head out on some of our roadways as they work to make some of those repairs.
Right, and just so many steps here and then to get denied. So thank you, Megan, for staying on top of this, doing your homework as always, and taking action for our viewers. Megan, thank you.